Welcome back. Part of a yardstick, I'll take that.
The other half is...
Ow.
The boulder is... too far away. You'll have to travel on without a backpack, I'm afraid. The statue... Your stick is broken. The arm of the fairy knight statue. We have to say... Is it even possible to cut that? Seems to... This time... I hope this wasn't a paid... The stick fits perfectly into the hole left by the sword handle. If the stick wasn't broken, I could reach the backpack with it. Nuri, could you please? Well, good. Thanks. I'd feel better if the stick had a barbed hook. The life's work of the explorer, and that's the kind of disaster. The stick fits perfectly.
Nicely done.
Karen.
I'll leave it. I don't want to have... The stick fit... Damn this... How many... No. Are the items in... I'm sorry. You have to know that I... How am I supposed... What did those... The explorer... We'd better stay away...
Garon, sell... Uh-oh.
Too short. Right. I don't think she'll... We have to...
Well, I'm not sure how.
The boulder... This time it... It isn't going... Why should... Fire... I don't... Water to... Here, take a mouthful.
Oh, black fortunes. The fairy artifact. Millennia. Gone in a blink of an eye.
We have to save Nuri. She's been cut off from us. And she seems to be in shock.
Am I surprised? She just had to touch the crystals. Your fairy has to find another way out.
But the orcs are on that side, and they've surely been following us. Nuri mustn't fall into their hands.
I can draw a safe passage back for her, but I'd need the notebook from my backpack.
Very well.
Here. This is for your fairy. The way out of the mountain. She must run to the mill that's marked here. That's where we'll meet again.
Not loud.
Do you think?
You can count.
Good. Fairies tend to be a little...
It's flying away.
Fairy interference. I'm afraid...
I'm not leaving.
Of course not.
Hold on, Nuri.
Here's another
Well, I don't... Of course, it does... I need a... I shouldn't be... I could really...
There you go. Shoots
Follow
he
the directions
scores.
to the mill. You can't miss it. The way should be safe. Come, my boy. It's time to leave. So the seer wants to get hold of Nuri Darin Elavanda. Satinav. History has a way of repeating itself.
What do you mean by that?
Once before, the seer abused fairies by making them play the harp for him, until they lost their magic and fell victim to the darkness.
Nuri called them sad fairies. The seer sent them to follow our tracks.
Possible. Quite possible.
You fought alongside the king's heroes?
Hezinda forbid. I'd make a knight of miserable stature. When the young king asked me for help, the seer had long been in captivity, but I sealed the fairy gate in the stone oak forest.
So that was you?
For all time, the hardest decision in my whole life. But other fairies might have reached Andagast to play the harp.
How come you didn't find Nuri at the fairy gate back then?
There were rumors in those times that the heroes had saved a fairy from the seer's clutches, but nobody felt it necessary to introduce her to me before they let her go.
Why Nuri? There must be other fairies somewhere.
A good question. What do you know about Nuri and her homeworld?
Nuri never told me anything about her background.
Perhaps she was scared.
Of her home.
Or her past. The magic of the fairies can turn whole worlds upside down.
You mean Nuri's world might have changed since she's been here?
Well, that's why she came here in the first place.
Nuri can't use magic, or she'll either die or lose her soul.
I see.
We hoped you could help us.
I'm afraid I'd have to know more about the world she came from.
Do you know where Nuri comes from?
I was never able to explore the world behind the stone oak forest portal before I sealed it. But I have a theory. Nuri's home world might be the fairyland Narutvana.
Narutvana.
A colourful place. A land of bliss.
That doesn't sound too bad, does it? I wonder why she refuses to go back there. Do you know more about the magic harp?
It can only be played by the hands of a fairy. A human, even the seer, would perish in the attempt. That's because it was built by fairies.
What for?
It must harbour great power. Power that suits the seer well. Unfortunately, its whereabouts are unknown. The Academy of Magicians never broke their silence about it to me.
But why is it in our world and not with the fairies?
That's one thing that must be discovered. There must be records of Andagast in the Academy.
Did you know the seer?
No. But people told many stories about him. Rumors, you know?
What rumors?
That he had been born blind, yet touched by Satinav. He saw the future of others, but it was always death, mischief, and bad luck. Others claimed he was a warlock.
The seer once prophesied misfortune for me too.
I am sure he has other goals. His own goals.
I don't know how long I'll be able to protect Nuri.
The burden you are carrying doesn't belong on your shoulders alone, Gep.
What do you mean?
Considering what he plans to do to Nuri, I will do everything in my power to help you.
Satinav. Can you tell me more about Satinav?
You mean the steersman of the Barge of Time? Satinav was a mighty demigod who descended to the underworld to conquer the Barge of Time. But the gods punished him for his sacrilege. Now he's chained to the helm of the barge for all eternity. He and he alone can see the past and the future, but not even he can change either of them.
Is that why we see the damage the ravages of Satinav cause everywhere?
Yes, yet the damage they cause is not the same in every world.
Is there really no way to change the future?
Future? Past? What do those words mean?
The seer has seen the future.
Don't believe what every blind man claims.
Da 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 da.
My head is buzzing. If Nuri falls into the hands of the seer, she'll be doomed.
He'll force her to unleash dark fairy magic on Undergast.
But to what end?
He is a seer. It has to be related to the future. After all the things he did in the past, we have to expect the worst. Your mentor only saw one way to prevent it all from happening.
I cannot kill Nuri, not even if our world would be saved from doom by doing it.
Geron, I'll never allow even one hair on Nuri Daranel Evander's head to be touched.
I am prepared to do whatever it takes.
So why don't we take her back to her world?
But haven't you sealed the gate to Nuri's world forever?
And it can never be reopened again. But there might be a second portal to Nrutmina. It is said to be located in the Swamps of Lament, deep in the no-man's land of the Brinask Marshes.
Nuri doesn't want to go back to her world.
But that's the only way. No matter what she fears, otherwise she'll die.
Are there any other fairy gates? Ones that aren't as far away?
Those gates lead to different worlds in which Nuri would have to die.
Where exactly can I find this fairy gate?
There's a colleague of mine staying in Enqui. Meander Goswin. He has in his possession the Crystal of Nrutmina. It's a magic prism that points the way to the fairy gate.
So
and it opens the gate as well. Or so I hope. In the meantime, I'll go to Undergast to research the whereabouts of the magic harp in the academy there. And who knows? Perhaps we'll find a way of rendering the harp harmless.
So it shall be.
Here, take these notes for your voyage. You will find Goswin's address, and all my knowledge concerning the fairy gate and the realm behind it.
I'm ready. Enqui, Meander Goswin, and soon Nuri...
Wait. They say a mighty, very dangerous creature guards the fairy gate.
What kind of a creature, pray tell?
Its eye is said to petrify all living beings, just like a basilisk.
I was expecting as much. How can I get past the guardian of the gate?
No one has ever returned to give an answer to that question. Cheer up. Your namesake, St. Geron, once fought against the Basilisk King.
He was the mightiest hero of all time, and...
There's a hero inside everyone.
Why don't you go to Enqui, and I'll research the harp in Undergast?
The magicians weren't exactly my friends back then, but do you honestly believe they'd let someone like you into the academy?
All right, forget it.
Now our ways must part, Geron. Protect Nuri's life for all it's worth.
You have my thanks for everything.
You will find your way. We'll meet again in
Here lie... The name is not recognizable anymore, whoever you may have been. A boar, I hope that's not... Nuri, are you there?
Uh-oh.
Oh!
You! It's you!
He doesn't tell us where she is.
I don't know. I'm not telling.
Let's make him wait. In darkness. Till the bird arrives. The raven shall deal with him.
The raven?
He will make him talk. I'll get him. You watch the mill.
The raven belongs to the seer?
As soon as the sand runs out, the night herd will talk.
And his thread will break.
Ugh! There must be some kind of attic up there. Nuri!
Geron, are you alright?
Those creatures. I'm trapped.
There's a shard lying here. It's very sharp.
Great.
I'll throw it down to you.
No, wait,
Do you have it?
No.
You should have caught it.
Nuri,
Who knows where it is now?
I can't see anything.
That's because there are no rainbow crystals here.
Can you come down to me?
There is no staircase. And there's this pale man outside.
Didn't you say you can collect moonlight?
I get sick if I use magic.
I know, but if I can't free myself fast, I'll be dead.
But just very briefly, all right?
I promise. I'll never be able...
If you had caught my shard,
I'm not The scale... No wonder the... One day, but that day... No doubt those are... If I only... I can't... 'Twas worth it. It's already... That's too... What is that?
it's staring as if it's missing something.
One of the I can't...
If you had caught my...
I have to...
The shard has fallen on...
I'll never... The scale... No one... One day, but that... Just a hole. Go to the hole in the middle.
Okay.
This shows my time. I still have... It's a stool.
A chair.
There seems to be a base... Hello? The mill is a... The cupboard leg looks... If my legs were free, I... The oil... Lamps... And all...
Imp.
More I can't even... I guess, but the shards won't... This way at least, I know. I could use... How am I supposed... There!
You said very...
The sawmill mechanism... No wonder the... It's broken. That's what... That must have been... No wonder... Already broke? That won't...
Can you see it? Can you see...
This... How am I... I could... There seems to be... Hello? The mill... If my leg... I have... No doubt. Those are... No, those... 'Twas worth it. No time. Come over here. Clay, glass. It's already... Any other... This spell... Any other... With the rest of the jug missing... Can you fix the scales? One day, but that day... I'll never... That won't... Any other skill... One, but that... I'll change...
I can see...
Just a hope. Can you fix it? Nuri. Lamps and all... How am I... Hello? The mill... Can you... Nuri... That... Do you see that drop. Can you fix that? Nuri,
Garen, there's a beetle with 8.
that's just a spider.
Spiders have 12 legs.
Nuri,
Okay.
couldn't it Can you Nuri? Ha! Now all I have to do... I'll never be... One day, but that day... How am I Now it's direct...
Nice.
Got it.
Garen,
Just a little while. I'm not... I'm free. Now we have to deal with... As long as the fiend... What is that?
it's daring as if it's...
The handle is... I can't without it. It would take too much. No time. That might act.
It's getting dark.
Just a little while.
What is down there?
It's dark.
Can you go and have a look for me?
Not now. It's quite fun. There's no... Well...
Yeah, your friend's gonna die from doing all this stuff.
Wet. What is it supposed... A bale of... Of course. Straw. I don't have to prove...
Yeah, but it would create light and you wouldn't need your friend.
Gwyn... It's still sagging.
Oh,
The
we're
blanket
gonna
won't-
create a little bit of a
I've had...
trap.
I have to... The blanket... It's still sag... No time.
Oh, I thought that would work.
Not... Not a bad... But the shot... There. Now the...
What if it can see in the dark?
I should camouflage. All right. Nuri. Nuri? Damn.
Great job, buddy. Yes! Wilhelm scream. Unfortunately, your friend is probably dead now.
Nothing. Nuri. Wake up. We have to go.
What? Where am I?
I've talked to the fairy scholar. I know how we can fix everything.
Really?
Climb down to me, will you?
I'm so tired.
That's not possible. We cannot stay.
Garen, I don't...
It's not a matter of wanting. We have to get away from here or something terrible will happen.
I can't.
We'll take you back to your world.
No.
It's the only way. You'll be safe from the seer there. Plus, Andergast would be safe too.
Stop it.
Nuri.
Go away.
If we stay here much longer, the creature will... I don't have a choice. There's one other way. The scholar told me of a fairy gate up north at the end of the world. It leads to a magnificent realm far away from the seer. You'd be safe there.
What's the name of that realm?
Fanglari. Its name is Fanglari. And he told me where we can find the portal to get there too.
Fanglari.
Yes, but in order to get there you have to come down at once.
I can't.
It's just a small jump. Look, I'll catch you.
Build some stairs for me.
Some stairs? All right. I'll be back in a minute. Perhaps she'll... Look, a stair...
I don't know.
Nuri!
Tell me more about...
Everyone's as free as a bird in Fanglari. Everybody can fly.
We could soar through the skies together. You and I.
There are even rainbow beavers. But only in summer. If you want to see them this season, we'll have to hurry.
That sounds odd.
Fanglari is a realm. The sky is as green as the fields in spring.
I've never seen a green...
And if you don't come down here soon...
What else is...
The most incredible thing is, without any...
One wouldn't get exhausted?
Everything's brimming with... That's why you don't lose your strength. Because you use the power already in the wind or the sea.
That sounds
He's a really
marvelous.
good bluffer.
I want that.
Come down.
But I'll need a sec...
All right.
I promise.
At least the... You're almost there.
What about Master Raven?
The Raven is dangerous. We have to get out of here.
That's not true.
Trust me.
It's just that you never...
You have to come with me.
Geron's words gave Nuri new strength.
You could have just
She
gone up
wanted
there
to
and
know
grabbed her.
everything the fairy scholar had told him about the
It
hidden
would not have
realm.
been great, but giving her full
Where
heal was
was
not
it?
great either.
Was it beyond the mountains? Was it beyond the swamplands? Why was it so secret? She imagined a land without time, without memories, and without future. A boundless land without a horizon. Geron's lie took shape, and in Nuri's head, the enchanted realm of Fanglari became real. Meanwhile, the river took the small vessel northward, towards the smuggler's town, towards the stinking swamps of the Brinask marshes. Even Nuri didn't like it here. She had accepted that she had to leave Geron's world as long as the seer was trying to find her here. This made her sad again. But perhaps she could take Geron with her.
Why not?
Because it's impossible, Nuri. I have to go back to Andergast. Goswin? Meander Goswin?
What is so important in Andergast?
It is my home. Please open up. I'm sure this is the house Norta described to us.
Perhaps there's no one home.
There has to be someone. The fairy scholar said it's the key to Fanglari.
Are you looking for Meander Goswin? In that case, you're wasting your time.
How do you mean, sir?
Don't be so formal. Nobody here gives a hoot about that formality crap. They dragged Goswin from the Svelte, dead, about a year ago.
Who are you, anyway?
My name is Jar.
I am Geron, and this?
Is Nuri. And this is the first time in Inqui for both of you.
How?
How do I know that? I'm a good listener. I am the ear of the alleys, and their whispering conscience.
Impressive.
I can provide you with one or two other items, too.
Who did that to Goswin?
He himself did, of course, like so many other townspeople.
And what's really behind that?
No, it's easy to make the most diverse of enemies in Inqui. Smugglers, whale hunters, Thorwalians. You can ask over there at the bathhouse if you want to know more. If you're lucky, the bathwoman will spill the beans for free.
Goswin was in possession of a prism.
A prism? Without me hearing the tingle of coins in my pocket, all I can tell you is that he had one. What do you know about it?
Well, not much really.
You're cautious, eh? And damned right you should be.
See you later.
What's your...
I wouldn't dare to lean against the image of...
Well, one has to be favored by the gods.
Thanks for the... So, how are we... We need to find... She doesn't want... But she wants... She's probably... Say... I've never been this far from Andergast.
I don't like it here. And the people all say different things than they mean. Let's go away.
Why do you want to travel the sea?
It is so vast and we'd be so free.
Act normal and...
I am who I am.
No, Nuri, that's...
It will work out somehow.
The prism is important.
How does the prism...
Well,
Is there a magic...
Must be. If you see the Raven anywhere...
I miss him. Promise me you...
Don't worry. I'll be back in a... Who throws out a Ah, it's cracked. But I didn't even... A lonely... To hell with it. This northern... That's where the ship... It must rain here. Not it. Not...
I looked the other way in...
Do what you want.
Your life.
It must rain. That can't be. There's an orcs. You'd better not... He doesn't even... Hello. Hey. He's in a Maybe for the...
Let's go in.
Wait. You'd better wait outside, Nuri.
Why?
I'll have a look to see if the coast is clear first.
All right. You ask for the prism.
Hurry up, will you? I have to deliver a message.
First, dear Minka will deal with nasty wound.
Arokin will kill me. I have to go now. I'll come back.
You stay put, child. Message can wait.
Wait! I plan to be in the shark's tooth with my new bow by now.
With bad wound, you cannot make love, child.
Now he'll be sitting there in the trough, getting all jittery. What you look nervous or never seen...
Will you
I have a few...
Just what I...
Where did you get that wound?
What business is that of yours?
I'm just asking.
Anyone who carries messages in Enqui lives a dangerous life.
Who mugged you?
Don't ask too many questions, babyface.
What do you have to deliver?
An important message. But if the bath woman takes much more time...
Minka is not taking time. Minka is thorough.
Who is this Araucan?
He's my employer. That's who he is. Now bugger off.
Will you hold still, child?
I don't like strangers who ask too many questions.
I was finished anyway.
Alright, we're going to figure out what to do on the next episode of The Dark Eye, Chains of Satinav. So grab a snack and we'll be right back.